Hey guys, welcome back to the backlog. It's me, your man, the purple man. Yes, that one from FNAF, most definitely. Frozen Breeze himself. I'm here for another playthrough, and today we're taking a look at Kirby's Adventure. Recently, we played Kirby's Dreamland on the channel, which was a very, very short playthrough, just clocking it at like 30 minutes, pretty much just being one singular episode, and it was definitely an interesting one. Of course, if you don't know who Kirby is, I think you've been literally living under like a bunch of rocks. You've literally just been living under rocks because he's in pretty much everything. He's in Smash, he's all over Nintendo, he's a very well-known video game character at this point. But if you don't know him, Kirby's pink, and he's a circle, and he likes to eat shit. And that's pretty much his entire character. He's a very basic man. He's not a man, but, you know, close enough. Either way, Kirby's Adventure is the sequel to Kirby's Dreamland. Kirby's Dreamland being the original Game Boy game where pretty much it's the most simple game you could ever play. What happened last time is that Kirby beat up a giant fucking penguin for being a bitch. And he just ate people and shot them back out of things. So Kirby's Adventure takes place afterwards and is the first game in the series, the second game. It's the second game in the series, but it's the first game in the series to implement Kirby's most well-known ability, and that is the copy ability. Kirby's ability to eat people, take their abilities, and use them against them. Yeah, it didn't come into the first game. First game, it was so simple being on the Game Boy, and I don't even know if it had that long of a development time, but it was just such small of a game, it only had such basic things. But the copy ability came into the second thing. Also, here's the story. One day, the peaceful life of Dreamland was shattered by a mysterious crisis. The inhabitants didn't dream. On the edge of Dreamland, dreams and hope once gushed forth from the dream spring, fueled by the Star Rod. And I guess Kirby's just hanging out, flying back and forth. Investigating the dream spring, Kirby found the naughty king Dedede, swimming in its magical waters, and not having any pants on. Dedede had broken the Star Rod and given the pieces to his friends, who are now hiding in Dreamland. Yeah, I guess he was just like, he was letting it all hang out when he was one down there. To bring back the lost dreams, Kirby sought the Star Rod. And I guess he brought like a bag and a stick. It's not going to be very helpful for you, for Koyabi? Why did I say it like Koyabi? Koyabi. I don't know what a Koyabi is, but that's what we're playing as. Either way, very basic story. The first game had a basic story. This one, slightly more complicated, but that's kind of the only bit of the story you'll get labeled with at the very beginning of it. But, oh, here's the famous drawing of Kirby. Even with my horrible artistic abilities, I could probably draw that. Either way, enough talking. Let's get fucking started. So, interestingly, Kirby's Adventure actually has a save system. Yeah, I don't know if it had just, like, flash memory or like an actual battery inside of it, but you can save your game on 3 different files. So therefore I'm going to be Kirby 2 because this is Kirby 2. Level 1, Vegetable Valley. And Kirby's going to get murdered. And then he just he completed Vor. Very good. Either way, Kirby's Adventure, first Kirby game on a home console, and follows much like the original Kirby's Dreamland. It's a 2D platformer where you go around and you murder people. And the goal of the game, get to every single one of the bosses, get their pieces of Star Rod, and beat the shit out of Dedede for being a fucking dickhead. And I will be truthful, we're not playing this on emulator. We're actually playing this on fucking actual console. It's been a very long time since I played a Nintendo game. When I say Nintendo, I mean NES, but when I refer to a Nintendo game, just know I'm talking about the original console. It's been a very long time since I played a Nintendo game. I think the last time was like a couple of years ago when I played the original Super Mario Brothers, and well, that was a fun game. Very, very, very fun, quote unquote, unquote. But this time around, I'm actually playing it on console. I played Super Mario Brothers on emulator just due to, I don't know, not wanting to bring out my Nintendo. But nowadays, I've just been playing most of my playthroughs on actual hardware. And this Nintendo, it's pretty fucking special because I found it at a Goodwill. I found it at a Goodwill fucking like half a decade ago, and it barely worked, but it still works to this day. It has a little bit of a problem where this green line shows up when anything turns black, but just ignore that. Either way, this game, it's a Kirby game, so it's not going to be super tough, and it's not going to be super long. So I'm hoping this playthrough is going to be somewhat short. Don't know how many parts, because I've never actually beaten Kirby's Adventure. I've beaten Kirby's Dreamland, never beat Kirby's Adventure. So this is going to be a new experience for me. So let's go ahead and get into the first level. So, controls, you must remember, we're on a Nintendo game, so there are no bumpers. So all we got is start, select, the D-pad, A and B. So A jumps, B sucks. And then if you mash jump, or I guess if you press jump and hold up, you'll start puffing. Anyway, time to eat! So, new ability to the Kirby series. If you have somebody in your mouth that can give you an ability and you press down, you'll go ahead and steal their ability. So, now the suck is replaced with the attack you get. And this is the first ability you see in pretty much every Kirby game, and it's beam. It's literally just a fucking beam of lightning? I don't know what it is, just a beam of light, but it's just a big old fucking stick that comes out of Kirby's face. Pretty basic ability, but it's okay. Also, if you press start and go into the start menu, you can see a description of all the abilities. So, beam. Kirby fires a beam... Wait, Kirby fires a beam like that used by some enemies. This is an easy weapon to use. So yeah, if you want a description of every single copy ability, you can go ahead and go into the start menu. And if you want to go ahead and let go of an ability, you just press select. So, yeah, I also forgot to say, if you double tap in a direction, Kirby will actually run. Anyway, next ability is Spark. This just allows him to shoot out a bunch of fucking electricity out of his face. I didn't know what, like, energy type the beam was. I know what this is. It's just literal electricity. The sad thing is that Spark doesn't allow you to move. It just lets you sit there and do nothing. Spark says, Kirby can create firework-like sparks from his body. This is a great defense. I don't know if that's really true, but alright. Either way, next ability. I'm going to try and go over as many of the abilities as possible. Next up is Fire. Just lets out a fucking flamethrower out of his face. Kirby can breathe fire. Enemies beware, you're going to get burned. Sadly, this is not like Pokemon where you can have a burned ability, but, you know, you can theoretically burn people. Let's see. But yeah, all the abilities in this first game are not so complicated. A lot of them is just hold down the B button and it'll do something. Like how Spark would just hold down the B button, you create a bunch of sparks around you. You press the B button with beam, it just shoots out a beam. If you hold down B with fire, you just shoot fire out of your face. Either way, let's see. I think we can go ahead and do something cool. So, first, secret. I got a secret for you guys to see. If you hold down up in there, you actually get to see this weird guy in here. This unlocks UFO, which is literally the most OP ability in the game. Hold down the B button to charge and then let go. You can attack 4 different ways. This is the UFO ability. It has a bunch of different things. If you press it once, it'll just do a beam attack. But if you hold it down, it has a little charge shot. And for some reason, you can just fly infinitely with UFO. It's a very rare ability, and you don't see it all that much. And each time you leave a level, it gets off of you. Most of your abilities leave you after you just leave a level. But this one, it's pretty special because it just allows you to fly instantly and is pretty goddamn OP. It just kills a lot of different things. But like I said, pretty goddamn rare ability. You don't see UFO all that much, so have fun with it when you can. Also, anytime you get hit, there is a real big chance that your copy ability will just fly out of you. And, well, that was the end of the first level. They give you this dumb little ending minigame where if you press the button correctly and jump up to the highest point, you get an extra life, which this game is already super easy, so you won't need that many extra lives, but that's how you can get some more, and here's how you get even more. Crane Fever. Use the buttons to move the crane and try to get a Kirby. A big one's hard to get, but it's worth it. Little minigame just to get a couple more extra lives. This is literally just a crane game. So you hold down A to get to the certain Kirby you want, and then you let go, and then the crane will just go down and pick up the Kirby and try and get you some more extra lives. Like I said, this is such an easy game. Kirby games are usually known for being extraordinarily easy. So, yeah, you don't need that many extra lives, but it's fun to do these little mini games nonetheless. You just gotta, you know, be accurate. I think I might have missed this one. No, I think it should be fine. But yeah, I guess I'm just getting... Ooh, it's just grabbing him by his fucking legs. I love grabbing Kirby by his legs. That sounds really bad. Well, how many lives did I get out of that? I got 4 extra lives. Jeez. It may be easy, but you must know I'm really bad at video games, so that could be a bad thing. But either way, yeah, controls are very simple, game is pretty simple, but in that way, it goes pretty goddamn fast and has a pretty breakneck pace. So either way, level 2. I actually don't know how many worlds there are in this game. Like I said, never beat this game before, so I don't know how long it really is. Speedruns are probably, like, super fucking quick with this game, but I have no clue how fast the speedrun of this game is. Ooh, new ability. I want to check out the new ability. God damn it. If you accidentally swallow 2 abilities at the same time, you'll actually do something weird. This is Cutter. Kirby can throw a series of cutters that return like boomerangs. They are boomerangs. Pretty nice ability. It's just, like, fucking random. Chucking shit at people. I love chucking shit at people. You can see it every now and again when the screen turns black, but that's the whole green line I was talking about. I don't know if it's a problem with my converter, because I am converting this up to HD. Ah, there you go. Anytime you get hit, there is indeed a chance that you can lose your copy abilities. So be careful and spam your abilities. Spam your abilities. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Get over here. Like I said, I'm not good at video games, so if there's a chance that I could do something, there we go. All right, Crash. This power will defeat all enemies on screen, but you can only use it once. This is literally just a screen nuke. Ah, God, seizure. Yeah, that's Crash, and sorry if you guys have seizures. Should probably label this as be careful about this game, because it can sometimes be somewhat seizurific. Watch out for fucking blinking lights. Also, this time around, unlike in the last game, Kirby can actually somewhat swim. You kind of just hold a direction, and he'll move that certain way. So, yeah. There's a swimming mode, unlike the first game. Likely. A lot of likes going on here. I mean, I do like Kirby. I was saying that we were going to play more of the Kirby series, and I was like, well, I just got done with Monster Hunter, so why not go from an extremely gory game about killing monsters to a game about a fucking pink puffball eating things? I don't know. I think it just fits. Just fits. Also, can I not get in here? Damn. See. Come on. Yeah, I don't think I can get to that. I think I understand how. Suck. You gotta go ahead and suck. You can also swallow things that don't have abilities, like blocks or random... I was gonna say mobs. I guess they are kind of like mobs, but you'll actually get no copy ability from them, and you're pretty much just wasting your time. But yeah, I was like, let's go from an extremely gory game like the first Monster Hunter onto a game that is super cute and lovely. Very lovely. Next ability, Sword. Use the sword to defeat enemies. If you attack in midair, Kirby will do a spin and slash. So, yeah, you're just like a sword. Basic ability, but a pretty strong one. Yes. Fly me. Oh, it didn't fly me to the moon. That was a sad one. There's also a score system. I don't know if it's worth anything, but you can get score. Very much score. But yeah, I was saying I want to get back to the Kirby series because, you know, I said right after I got done with Kirby's Adventure that I was getting into it recently and wanted to do more of it, but I wasn't quite sure when we were coming back. And, well, I try to keep my promises. I guess I kept this promise a little bit more on timely than other series where I haven't returned to a lot of other series on time, but this time around I was up on top of it. I knew I wanted to play some Kirby, so I went ahead and played some Kirby. Oh, new ability already. I'm trying to go through all of them. Next ability is Fireball, but it's more well known later in the series as Burning, and I'm going to refer to it as Burning. Kirby can turn into a flying fireball, jump and attack in midair of a flash of fire. This is always one of my favorite abilities. Burning just turns you into a giant fireball that dashes across everything and makes you completely invincible. You can just, like, make most of the stage, like, not exist because you can just fly over all of it. Very nice power. And I guess I always forgot how fucking short each of these levels were. I thought they were going to be a lot longer, but turns out they're just short as fuck. Also, if you're underwater and you don't have an ability that fits well with underwater, which means an ability you can't use underwater, instead of sucking like in the first game, you'll just shoot out a little spray of water and that'll kill most mobs. So there is a way you can kill things. Also, if you're wondering why there's so much lag, it's not because of my Nintendo, and it's not because we're running on an emulator or anything. It's because Kirby's Adventure is very not well optimized. It is horribly optimized. So, therefore, there is lag just anytime there's, like, more than 2 enemies on screen. So, yeah, just, like, right here. Just beware. It's a thing that happens. Also, I completely forgot about it. Hold down, if you hold down, and you press A, as in the jump, you'll go ahead and do the slide, which is another feature that was introduced here in Kirby's Adventure. It's just a nice little forward dash, and anything that gets hit with it will indeed die. Here's something cool. This is the museum. Why did I say it like that? I don't know why. Fucking hell. Here is the colorful display of enemies with special abilities. Eat the one you want. Yeah, you can find these, like, kind of pedestal rooms. Oh. Well, I just killed Sword. Let me go back in. Yeah, you can find these random pedestal rooms that just have random enemies in them that have copy abilities. So, if you're looking at a very specific copy ability, like Sword, which I would recommend now because it can be used underwater, and it's not in a, like, level you're going to, you can go ahead and go to those rooms, and they'll give you, like, a copy of it. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Here's another ability. I should probably show that off. If you press start to go to the menu, and you press select, is it select A? No, it's... I forget what it is. Down and select? Up and select? It has something to do with select. I don't know. There's a way to quit out of levels, but I think it has to be with ones you already completed. God damn it, you stupid fucking Poppy Bros. First boss. This is more of a mini-boss. This little guy is a fucking weirdo. Mr. Frosty is this weird fucking dog man thing. He just shoots ice blocks at people. Next ability, freeze. Kirby can create a shield to freeze enemies. He can then knock away the frozen blocks. Oh, man, it's my ability. You know, I am the frozen breeze, so why not freeze? Makes sense. It makes sense. Some people do call me Freeze. Like some of my friends, like when they first meet me online, it has to be online friends. Most of the time in real life, I'll say my actual name, but that's because, well, you kind of have to. You kind of have to. But most of the time, they'll call me Freeze instead of Frozen, which, you know, doesn't make me mad, but it's like, do you not know how to say the word frozen? I know we've got Frozen and Breeze can make freeze, but, you know, that's not my name. That's not my name. Anyway, next ability. I need this star to go away. They'll disappear over time. Get over here, weirdo. Next ability is Needle. Lots of needles, just like a porcupine's, come out of Kirby. It's a great defense. It is actually one of the worst abilities in the game. You are completely fucking motionless while doing this, and it just shoots out a bunch of fucking spines out of your face. I wouldn't recommend using it. It's not all that good. And it slows you the fuck down when you're trying to, like, go really fast. Anyway, where are we going now? Ah, more... Ooh! First game over. I was being a little bit reckless so far. Anytime you game over, you start in the same exact room. But that guy... We saw him for a second. There's this weird purple guy that almost was about to throw us a like a lollipop or whatever. That is actually Meta Knight. Very well-known character in the series, but so far we don't really know who he is. So I guess we'll come to know. We shall come to know. But yeah, I have so many lives, and I'm just like mostly being reckless. This game's easy, but if you're stupid like me and just choosing to get yourself hurt, that can probably be a problem. You can also die by falling into pits, so beware. And it's not like in the later games where you can hold down, like you can mash A and you can jump really high. This game you actually have to press up after jumping, so be aware of that. Be very aware of that. But yeah, I guess I can also talk about, I don't know why I've kind of been, like, what is it? Not wanting to go to original Nintendo games. I just think it's because I haven't found anything super interesting on the original Nintendo that I've wanted to play on. But I was like, man, I played Kirby recently. I want to play more Kirby. So it actually gave me a reason to pull this thing out. Interestingly, I do have a flash cart for this. So I can play pretty much every Nintendo game. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Either way. First boss. And if you saw my playthrough of Kirby's Dreamland, you'll recognize this guy. It's Wispy Woods once again. This time around, I have to fight him as regular. Oh, no, I have Beam. I forgot about that. Either way, you can literally just run in front of this man and, like, shoot him using your ability. But I'd probably recommend using the fruit, the random apples that spawn, because they're a whole lot stronger than Beam. But yeah, he's a lot like how he was in the first game. He just sits there and throws apple at the ground and fucking pukes at me, and he's dead. Yeah, we're going to see him a lot in the series. Either way, first boss down. That was quick. Yay, the Kirby dance. Level 2, Ice Cream Island. I guess I didn't know how fast these fucking worlds went. I thought each of the levels was a lot longer, but I think I'm just more used to modern Kirby games where each level is pretty goddamn long. But yeah, one interesting thing that I've been watching on YouTube, and if you're a Kirby fan, you might already know about this. If you ever watched when you were a kid, and I guess it really was when I was a kid that I watched him, SMG4, the guy that made, or otherwise known as Super Mario Glitchy 4, he made a bunch of, like, I mean, when I watched him, he made a bunch of fucking meme videos about Mario and friends getting into fucking horrible things. Like, they used Super Mario 64 as, like, a basis to make, like, Gmod videos and, like, videos about fucking Mario characters going insane. Like, Mario being completely fucking brain dead, Toad being the most annoying thing ever, even though he's always the most annoying thing ever. And a bunch of other, like, stupid jokes that I found super funny as when I was a kid. Like, he did stuff about the, soldiers from GoldenEye 64. What other things? Get back here. I want my fucking star. Let's see. Marshmallows and stars, bitch. But yeah, he made a bunch of like funny Gmod videos all about like Mario being in other games and using Super Mario 64 as like a basis about all this stuff. Oh yeah. New ability. Get back here. New ability is Parasol. Open your Parasol and take a nice walk. Do you think this might have other uses too? This is just, like, shittier sword. It just allows you to punch the shit out of people. But the nice thing is that the, fuck. That's the crash bomb. That thing will give you crash. Oh, boy. And that's the ability that Poppy Brothers Sr. gave you. Oh, boy. I have an idea. No, no. Okay, well, at least I murdered him before he killed me. You need to die. You need to die. But back to my train of thought, because I've been very... Oh, God. New ability. New ability, who this? This is Tornado. I've heard this is the most OP ability in Kirby's Adventure. Kirby can now spin and bump away his foes. Hold down B to spin in the air. You become a Tornado, and you become, like, super fast, and you can just mash this thing and make yourself, like, fly across the level. If you hold down B, you can fly. And that's the end of the level. But Super Mario Glitchy, otherwise known as SMG4, made a lot of funny Mario things that I watched when I was, like, in high school or middle school. And, well, I stopped watching him after a very long time because he became, like, way too boring. He started using less Mario characters. He used, like, the squid from Splatoon, and you know how racist I am against the Squidwardos. I'm very racist against Squidwardo. Which, if you don't get the joke, then I don't think I've ever told you the joke, so therefore you probably wouldn't get the joke. But yeah, they had the squid from fucking Splatoon. They had a blue hair girl that I don't remember the name of. They had Mario. The creator of the video was a character sometimes. I don't really remember all that well, but there were a lot of funny things in there that, as time went on, I just found them less funny. But something interesting that I saw when I was, like, preparing, and there's the green line. You can see it really easily there. One of the things that I was watching to, like, prepare for the Kirby video, like the Kirby's Dreamland video, was just, like, random Kirby shit. I was watching, like, just gameplay videos on Kirby stuff. One of the weirdest channels that I found was Shawcat784 or something like that. It was pretty much just SMG4, but with Mario. Or not with Mario. He was with Mario, that's the thing. Fuck. Damn you. Damn you, wheel. I forget what this boss is named. He is a wheel. He's a wheel that shits out more wheels. And I die. Yeah. Shawcat784 or whatever. He pretty much makes the same exact thing as SMG4 used to make, but with Kirby characters, and I think it's pretty fucking funny. I would definitely tell you guys to check that shit out, because it's like old SMG4, but with, like, Kirby characters, and, well, I'm not, like, the biggest Kirby fan in the universe. It's still, like, it was a lot. It was pretty fucking funny. Like, what were some great videos? Like, Kirby goes to school, Kirby goes to the mall. It's just, like, dumb shit that has, like, absolutely nothing to do with Kirby, but it's, like, funny to see Kirby doing it. So, I definitely say, if you need something to watch nowadays, they make pretty goddamn good content. I need to eat your son! See, eat this guy, you get the new ability, Wheel. Kirby turns into a wheel and can move at super speed, but watch out for obstacles and excess speed. You press B, you turn into a wheel, and you go really fast. Sadly, you can't jump in wheel. It's just a one direction kind of wonder. You can change midair, or like you can switch directions, but you don't get to hurt people while you're doing that, so it doesn't work out all that well, does it? Go away. I'm getting a sports drink. God damn it, I want that parasol. The other cool thing about parasol is that you can use it to, like, glide down from the air, which is pretty nice. But yeah, I would definitely recommend watching their channel. Like, it's just SMG4 content, but with Kirby characters, and it's a lot funnier. It's like classic SMG, in my opinion. SMG4. New minigame. This will get you lives as well. Egg catcher. Press the buttons to make Kirby's mouth open. Try to eat eggs, but not bombs. Okay, in this one, King Dedede just throws a bunch of fucking eggs at Kirby. And the point is that you need to, like... I don't do all that well. The point is you need to sit here and hold your mouth open to catch eggs, but not bombs. So you gotta close your mouth by just letting go of the A button. I'm not very good at it, but, you know, it's there. It's there. But I definitely recommend watching Shawkat. It is... You kind of have to like old SMG4, but if you like old SMG4, it's exactly that. It's literally just his old shit. So now if I... Yeah, there you go. If you drop out of the air and not try and go down, it just lets you glide down. It also counts as a hitbox, so if I had an enemy fly over me, I could just have the parasol hit them, like that. There you go. So I'd say parasol's a pretty goddamn good ability. In here we go. I'm just looking for the fucking quickest way forward. I'm not planning on going for a full 100% completion in Kirby's Adventure, though it's not all that hard to do. Don't lose your ability underwater, because you can't get it back because you can't fucking suck anymore. Can't suck! No suck, man. No suck. And that's the worst thing. That's the worst thing. Either way, I don't have a lot to say after that point. A lot of my commentary is going to be me mostly just complaining that I am dying. I am dying! Well, I mean, I did die twice so far. It's kind of pathetic. I mean, like I always say, I'm bad at video games. I never claimed to be a good at video games. Could you... Bronto Burt, you need to fuck off. Damn, I murdered Bronto Burt! I don't know why, but Shawkat came up with a lot of funny memes. Oh shit, it's Meta Knight! And he sent his children to come fight me. What the fuck? His kid's using fucking balls to attack me. That's gay. Anyway, go back in. Yeah, Meta Knight sets his Meta Knights to come beat the shit out of me. So you just need to murder all of them. This is like technically a boss fight, but it's not. It's like a really shitty boss fight. Jesus, fucking let me go. She said, let me go. There we go. Wait, what? That didn't count? Oh, God. Kirby, stop it. Kirby, stop getting fucking anally abused. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. You're supposed to usually have, like, a copy ability when you're dealing with this shit, but, I lost that. I lost that. One of the worst things is that enemies respawn if they're off-screen. That just really fucking sucks. I hate that. Hey, how you doing? Oh, they're all dead. Not really a boss fight, more like a mid-boss. But I'm running through this game at fucking record pace. I've never actually beaten the game entirely. I've only ever, like, played through the first world, and then I gave up. So, I guess I was just really fucking impatient as a kid. I thought all the fun stuff would start happening, but kind of have to get into it. But one of the best things about the original Kirby's Adventure is just how cute and simple it is. Like, this is an extremely simple game. You can jump, you can suck, you can kill people. And, of course, most of the Kirby games going forward are just that simple. Oh, new ability. It's laser. Kirby can fire a laser beam. This beam will bounce off slopes, so try and use it in many places. It is a laser. Laser! Sorry. Had to make a Sonic Colors reference, even though I don't like colors, but I've talked about that before. Anyway, level 4. Let's go murder people. Bronto Burt! But yeah, fucking Shawkat introduced me to the fucking Bronto Burt meme. Because, so weirdly, one game that I'm probably not going to tackle, but I bet people will be like, dude, why are you not looking at this one specific game that nobody likes other than for the memes. And that would be Kirby's Avalanche, which is pretty much just a, it's another game. If you've ever played Puyo Pop, as it's called here in America, or if you're, you know, real, like a real Japanese man, you'll know it as Puyo Puyo. That gameplay style was, you know, it was pretty popular in Japan, but when it was brought over to America, they didn't want to call the game Puyo Puyo for some reason, and they didn't want it to have anything to do with the original Puyo Puyo characters. So, instead of the Puyo Puyo game for the original Sega Genesis, they made Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. And instead of Puyo Puyo for the original Super Nintendo, they instead made Kirby's Avalanche. It's the same exact game. They're both, oh shit, die! Die. You can't stop me, I'm a brick. I'm a brick! No, go away. I hate clocks. I'm gonna clean your clock by turning into a brick. Did I hurt you? You know? Oh, shit. Well, I did a lot of damage to you. I'm another brick in the wall. You don't want to know how much of a brick in the wall I am. What am I trying to say? But yeah, the original versions of Puyo Puyo got turned into something else. New ability, Mike. Kirby can sing his favorite song 3 times. Wonder why the song hurts so much. He just screams. But yeah, Mike is not all that powerful. But I need to go over an ability we just lost. But yeah, that's a little bit of the history of the English versions of Puyo Puyo games. But the funny thing about the Kirby's Avalanche game, for some reason they had really weird voice acting. Yes, a Super Nintendo game had voice acting, and it was a Kirby game. Each time one of the characters is introduced, they say their name like they're a crackhead. Like they're just like fucking crazy. And I don't really get why. God damn it, I keep losing that power. That's stone. You turn into a stone. It's a stone, Luigi. I lost that one up. It's a stone, Luigi. You didn't make it. I chiseled it. Fuck you, Mario. But yeah, that's a little bit of the origins of Puyo Puyo, if you care about Puyo Puyo. But the thing is, those stupid voice lines, one of them says the name for the enemy Bronto Burt, which is that weird little pink thing that flies around. And they said it like they're on crack. They said it like, Bronto Burt! Like he was angry as fuck that anybody would fucking call his name. Bronto Burt goes hard all the time, but anytime that Bronto Burt shows up, you can just scream, Bronto Burt! Like how the fucking voice line says it. But I don't theorize myself playing Puyo Puyo anytime soon, or Kirby's Avalanche. At some point I do need to play Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, which is literally just the English version of Puyo Puyo 1 on the Sega Genesis, but, you know, that's different. That's different. Anyway, let's see. What is this? It's a new room. Arena. 2 fighters go in, but only one will leave. You can get a tomato and an ability for a win. Oh. Anyway. Then I started blasting. Thanks for the tomato, and you can get freeze from him if you care, but... that was funny. Either way, level 5. $5 foot long. I always love the $5 foot long. Except for when it's from Jared Fogle. Then it's the 1mm Peter. Fucking beam. I mean, this is not a beam, but it's a laser. For some reason, the cannons come flying down from parasols. I don't really get that one, but okay. Waddle Dee, give me your ability. Nothing. When Waddle Dee has no ability. Oh yeah, I guess normal also has a description. Hit the down button when Kirby has an enemy in its mouth to copy the enemy's special ability. Yeah, it's kind of weird that the most important thing about Kirby's character, the whole copy ability thing, wasn't introduced until the second game. I mean, it's cool that he even has it, but it was an odd choice, though. Then again, I bet when Kirby was first designed, they didn't ever think that he would need a special ability like Wheel, because Wheel's pretty fucking awesome. Where the fuck am I? Bronto Burt! Sorry, I need to say it. Bronto Burt! Ooh, let me... There's an ability over there. No. I'm like, no. Fuck you, Parasol. Fuck you, Bronto Burt. There it is. Okay. You and me, we're going to have children. High jump. Kirby can jump many times higher than usual. Jump and dive to attack and to beat an enemy. So if you use this ability, it just makes you jump really high. It is really bad. I wouldn't recommend using it if you had the choice. It, like, can only attack upwards. So, not an ability you would ever want. Let's go ahead and just fly over this level. Pronto, Bert! You can go away. But yeah, the Kirby's Avalanche game has, like, a voice line for all of these enemies, and it sounds so stupid, but it's iconic as fuck. I don't plan on playing it anytime soon, but maybe someday. Maybe someday. Either way, this is where you use the high jump correctly. No, get up there. Jump! Oh shit, don't fly into explosives! I'm like, don't fly into explosives! You got a Maxim tomato. Now you're dead. Now you're dead! I'm a fly. Sad thing is you can't fly 2 times in the same row. 2 times in the same row? That is not words, but, you know. Put all those words together, you're going to equal a circle and a square. And maybe a triangle if we put it all together. Let's see, what is this one over here? Star. Warp Star Station. This star will take you to another stage. Hop on a star with a number and let's go. This just lets you head back to the other worlds. Either way, I guess we should go ahead and take on with the World 2 boss. This is Paint Roller. He rolls paint. I'm dead. He rolls paint and I'm dead. Of course, I only had 1 health left, so wasn't going to work out. Either way, this is Paint Roller. He paints. He rolls. He goes to hell. He just paints up a bunch of random things, like, I guess, thunderclouds, and he brings them to life, and then you can shoot him. Give me Waddle Dee, and let me murder you. Damn it. You can't murder somebody using Waddle Dee. Waddle Dee. Let's see, just kind of go underneath them. But this boss fight, I love boss fights, but I don't know what a boss fight is. Maybe it's like with Bosk from Star Wars. But yeah, this boss fight is pretty goddamn easy. You just shoot him. Oh, God. He's got some fucking skill right here. No, it's Kirby. Kerbofaker. Kerbo. Kerjerpaw. What did I say? Kerdani. What the fuck? The fuck, Paint Roller? You fucking bitch. Shoot him. I'm like, shoot him. Oh, shit. Fuck. Give me that. No. Kirby. Kirby, you're dead. I'm gonna be dead soon if I don't fucking pay attention. You get up here. You get up here and get murdered. Ooh, okay. Nice shot. Either way, World 2 boss. Not too hard, but I suck. So, therefore, it's going to be slightly hard for me. Slightly. I also want to cut my legs off, but that's not for the same thing. Level 3, Butter Building. Man, I fucking hate buildings. I guess that's why we're going to explode. There you go. Kirby's dead. Either way, I think we're probably going to end this episode here. So, next time on Kirby's Adventure, we're going to try and beat 2 more levels once more. And before I end this episode, I want to thank all of my YouTube members, including the Disciples of Epsilon, Valric, Amber, and Phoenix. Without you all, this channel wouldn't stay afloat. So thank you for all your support, and I'll see you guys next time!